murakoze baririmbyi bane komeza bihanganishe nabafashe reka nongere mbibutse yenda ndaza kuba yenda nk'irya nyuma cyangwa hasigaye undi munota umwe amasaha yacu twihaye arimo arasana yageze ariko nanone murabona ko abatumirwa bacu bamwe batarahagera nibaza kuhagera turaza guhita duha uyobora gahunda yindi atangire bibutse neza ko twabuze ngo bashumbane no ruhande protokole nibasagurira hani nta kibazo kirimo mukomeze mwihanganire muri izo byicaro indebe z'abashefu nizi niko twavuze bafatanyije n'abashumba nta kibazo nanone fondation Gatumba n'uruhande bibogobogo nayo erura ruhande aha ni abayobozi ba mutualité bicara no ruhande abashitsi bacu bamwe ko barumva ururimi rwacu bararwumva bukeya najaribu ku direct watubire wataka barabyumva cyane twaraye tubateze nijoro numva barimo baravugaho rero twubahe gahunda zo kwicara twanavuze ngo nanone mukiriyo ntabaza baseka mucuna mu ngiki guseka biraciriritse naho gusekaho ntabihari kuko waseka muri uyu mwanya rwose nawe yasekwa byivuye inyuma Imana ikomeze bakomeze Imana ibahe kwihangana kandi igihe kizagera ubutabera bugere ku mwanya wabo
tuzaririmba Hey tuzabyibagirwa niduteze tuzabyibagirwa turibuka inzira karengane z'abanyamurenge ziciurwaga shinyaguro mu Gatumba ubutwari bwabo niwo murage badusigiye niduteze kuzabyibagirwa niduteze kuzabyibagirwa turibuka inzira karengane z'abanyamurenge ziciurwaga shinyaguro mu Gatumba ubutwari bwabo niwo murage badusigiye niduteze kuzabyibagirwa niduteze kuzabyibagirwa niduteze
barakoze cyane abaririmbyi.
Thank you so much, the singers.
Ndaza gusaba mu rwego n'ubundi rwo gukomeza guha agaciro abacu no kubaha uyu muhango.
I also request
Ndaza gusaba umuntu wari wese ukiri hanze atwemerere yinjire muri sale.
I request each one and who is still outside to get in.
Bityo nanone muraza kunyemerera n'ubundi uko twitabiriye uyu muhango.
You're also going to allow me, as the way we attended this ceremony,
muze kunkundira tuze gusoreza hamwe twese.
for us to wind up together.
Muri uyu muhango wo kwibuka abacu,
In this event of remembering our beloved ones,
turi kumwe n'abatumirwa batandukanye,
we are together with different guests.
turi kumwe n'inzego zitandukanye z'ubuyobozi.
We are together with different departments of leadership in our community.
turi kumwe n'abahagarariye amatorero,
We are together with church leaders.
turi kumwe n'abarokotse bwaba ubwicanyi bwa Gatumba ndetse n'ubwa Bibogobogo.
We are together with the survivors of Gatumba massacre and the Bibogobogo massacre.
Turi kumwe n'abanyamurenge baturutse mu turere dutandukanye.
And we are together with different leaders in different regions.
Kubw'ibyo muze kunyemerera maze twakire umuyobozi wacu Chairman Gategeko.
For that, allow me to welcome our chairman
igirana imbere atugezeho ijambo ry'ikaze.
to step in front as he gave us his speech.
Banyakubahwa bayobozi,
Honorables, leaders,
banyamurenge n'inshuti zacu,
Banyamulenge members and our friends,
mwebwe mwese muteraniye aha turabaramukije.
everyone gathered here, we greet you.
Turi hano uyu munsi wa none twibuka abacu bazize uko baremwe.
We are here in remembering our beloved one who have been killed because of who they were.
Mu gihugu cya Kongo, mu gihugu cy'u Burundi ndetse no muri Kongo, Bibogobogo ndetse n'ahandi hose mu gihugu cyacu cya Kongo.
In Burundi, Gatumba, and in Congo, and also other places where they have been killed.
Turibuka abacu uyu munsi wa none
We remember our beloved one today
bishwe bazira uko baremwe.
who have been killed because of who they were.
Itariki 13 z'ukwezi kwa munani 2024.
On the 13 August 2004.
Nanone turibuka abacu bazize uko baremwe mu Bibogobogo ndetse n'ahandi hose mu gihugu cyacu cya Kongo.
We also remember our beloved one who have been killed in Bibogobogo and also other places in our country, Congo.
Rero abari hano mwese
And for you who are here today,
tukaba twishimiye kubakira muri iki cyicaro
we are glad to welcome you in this gathering
kubwo kuza gufatikanya natwe ndetse no gufatikanya n'abacikacumu bagiye bacika icumu mu turere twose kuko tuvuye ko tubivuga.
for joining us today and also joining the survivors who survived in different killings that we have mentioned.
Banyakubahwa mwese muri hano,
Honorables who are here today,
abanyamurenge mwese muteraniye aha,
the Banyamulenge members who are here today,
urubyiruko ndetse n'abana bacu mwese muri hano.
the youth and also our kids who are here today.
Twishimiye kubana namwe
We are happy to be with you today,
kubwo kuza gufatikanya twese muri uyu muhango.
coming together in this ceremony of remembering our beloved ones.
Rero ingeri zose nkuko tuvuye kubavuga,
And these levels that we have mentioned,
turabakiriye.
we welcome you.
Turi kumwe n'abacikacumu
We are together with survivors,
ba Gatumba,
Gatumba massacre survivors,
turi kumwe n'abacikacumu ba Bibogobogo,
and we also together with the survivors in Bibogobogo,
turi kumwe n'abacikacumu b'impande zose bagiye bacika icumu mu gihugu cyacu cya Kongo.
and also together with the survivors who survived in different killings that took place.
Mwese turabakiriye muri iki cyicaro
We welcome all of you in this gathering today,
kandi tubaha mpore mwebwe mwese.
and by passing our condolences to you.
Turi kumwe n'abayobozi b'amadini,
We are together with church leaders,
bayobozi mwese muteraniye aha,
the leaders who are here today, religious leaders.
turabakiriye.
We welcome you.
Turi kumwe nanone n'abayobozi ba kominote,
We are together with community leaders.
mu byubahiro byanyu mwumve kuko tubakiriye hano.
We do respect you and recognize your presence in this gathering today.
Nanone turi kumwe n'ubuyobozi bw'abamama
We are together with women leadership.
namwe turabakiriye muri kino cyicaro.
We also recognize your presence in this gathering.
Tukaba turi kumwe nanone n'abagwanashaka.
We are together.
Namwe turabakiriye muri kino cyicaro.
We also recognize you in this gathering.
Turi kumwe n'abashitsi bacu
We are
abatumigwa
We are together with guest honors,
abavandimwe bacu
brethren,
abaturanyi bacu b'abakongomani bagenzi bacu bandi moko.
our neighbors, Congolese from other tribes.
Reka tubasabe bave hasi
Let's
tubakire.
request them to stand on their feet as we welcome them.
Twishimiye kubana namwe kuri uyu munsi,
We are happy to be together with you today.
umunsi w'amateka uremereye imitima yacu,
A special day, a heavy one in our hearts.
ariko kuza kwifatikanya natwe n'iby'agaciro kuri twe.
But we recognize your presence for coming to join us
Tubihaye
today.
agaciro kandi turabakiriye mu iki hasi.
We recognize it and we welcome you.
Turi kumwe n'umutumirwa wacu mukuru,
We are together with guest honor,
Honorable Maître Moise, ave hasi mu zubahiro bye.
Honorable
Agihagaze nani bavuze abagwanashaka, reka tubasabe abavandimwe bavuye mu gihugu cyacu cya Kongo
May I request those who came from our country, Congo,
tubakire.
to stand on their feet.
Twishimiye kubana namwe kuri uyu munsi,
We are happy to be together with you today.
umunsi ukomeye w'amateka,
A special day, a historical day,
ubwo twibuka abacu bazize uko baremwe.
as we remember our beloved one who have been killed because of who they were.
Kuba mwaje ngo tubane namwe kuri uyu munsi,
For coming to be together with us today,
turabyishimiye.
we are happy for that.
Mwike hasi murakoze.
Have your seat.
Nanone reka dusabe mwebwe mwese mwumve kuko tubakiriye buri
And-
wese mu mwanya we tutarenze tuvuga amazina. Murakoze, mumeze mugira Imana. Murakoze.
Feel
MC.
welcome in your seats. May God bless you.
Murakoze cyane ubuyobozi ku ijambo ry'ikaze.
Thank you so much, the chairman.
Ndagira ngo tuze kubagezaho gahunda turi buze kugenderaho uyu munsi.
Let's tell you or announce to you the program that we are going to follow today.
Nyuma y'iri jambo ry'ikaze ry'umuyobozi wacu,
After the speech of chairman,
tugiye kumva abaza kudusomera amaliste y'abo turi kwibuka kuri uyu munsi.
we are going to listen the list of the names of those who are remembering today.
Nyuma yo kutubwira abo turimo twibuka kuri uyu munsi, turaza gucana urumuri rw'icyizere cyo kubaho.
After the names, we are going to light the candle.
Nyuma yabwo hari abana baduteguriye umuvugo wo kwibuka.
After that, there are those with the poems of remembering.
Turaza kumva kandi ubuhamya bw'abarokotse ubwicanyi bwabereye mu Gatumba.
We are going also to listen to the testimony of survivors.
Nanone turaza gukomeza no kumva ubuhamya bw'abarokotse ubwicanyi bwo mu Bibogobogo.
And also the testimony of the survivors in Iwogobogo.
Nyuma yabwo turaza gukurikirana filime ntoya documentaire.
Also, we are going to watch a documentary.
Uko mwabyumvise mu batumirwa, dufitemo umushyitsi kuva mu yandi moko duturanye muri Congo, araza kutugezaho ijambo.
As you heard, we have a guest from other tribe, but in Congo, is going to give us a speech.
Turaza gukomeza kumva ijambo ry'umutumirwa mukuru Maître turi kumwe.
And also we proceed with the speech of the guest of honor.
Turaza kumva nanone ijambo ry'Imana turimo tugera ku musozo.
And last but not least, we are going to end up with the word of God.
Bityo rero muze kunyemerera mpamagare abaza kudusomera amaliste yabo turi kwibuka kuri uyu munsi.
Allow me to welcome those who with the names of those who are remembering today.
Bigire hano imbere.
Let us request them to step in front.
aza kubasaba ko bose ku mpande zose baza gutambukira icyarimwe.
We request both of them to step in front, the Gatumba survivors, the Bibogobogo.
Abaza kudufasha mu buryo bwo gutegura ibyicaro. Birumvikana yuko uyu muhango witabiriwe n'abantu benshi, ariko ko tugerageza gutegura aho twicara,
as we prepare where to sit,
tubikore mu buryo bwiza butuje.
they do it in an organized manner.
Tubikore mu buryo butuje.
Let us do it in a calm way.
Munyemere rero abamaze gushika mu byicaro,
Allow me
munyemere
for those who
dutuze.
have took their seats.
Dutuze kubwo kubaha uyu mwanya no guha agaciro abacu turimo twibuka kuri uyu munsi.
Let us keep silent.
Protokole babishinzwe bakomeze badufashe, ahashoboka hashobora kuja intebe baze kugerageza kuzongeramo, ariko abandi twese dutuje. Murakoze cyane kubwo gutuza.
Thank you so much for your calm.
Katuze guhera kwa Gatumba.
dutanze mpore ku bwoko bwacu bw'abanyamurenge.
We are giving condolences to our community of Banyamulenge.
Tugiye gusoma lisite y'abacu bazize uko baremye mu Gatumba.
We are going to read to you the names of those who have been killed.
Famille Minyati, Faustin Minyati, Kadafi Minyati, Mereweneza Minyati, Nyanome Minyati. Famille Rutekereza, Jacques Rutekereza, Mushamba Rutekereza, Giraneza Rutekereza, Nyamasoso Rutekereza, Ndatabaye Rutekereza, Nyazahabu Rutekereza, Nyamuryango Rutekereza. Famille Gasosi, Gasosi Eraste Byambu, Perusi Gasosi, Nyawumure Gasosi, Bahoza Gasosi, Debora Gasosi. Famille Nyamusore, Nyamusore Karaha, Debora Nyamusore, Tarotwa Nyamusore, Kayonga Nyamusore, Ngenzayo Nyamusore, Bebe Nyamusore. Famille Rukamirwa, Oze Rukamirwa, Marisiana Rukamirwa, Bisetsa Rukamirwa. Famille ya Izuru, Fille ya Izuru, Felix ya Izuru. Famille Gatoni, Mugotwa Gatoni, Nyabyiza Gatoni, Debora Gatoni, Eme Gatoni. Famille Muhimuzi, Elias Muhimuzi, Munoni Muhimuzi, Merewe Muhimuzi. Famille Shemu, Marisiana Shemu, Esperance Shemu, Jeremy Shemu. Famille Shoni, Masigabo na Shoni, Nyakiza Shoni, Musa Shoni, Amani Shoni. Famille Kasa, Nyahoza Kasa, Ziraje Kasa, Jeannette, Yvonne Kasa, Bebe Kasa. Famille Minyati, Thomas, Famille Bitati, Thomas Bitati, Eric Bitati, Dudu Bitati. Famille Zaroti, Nyahoza Zaroti, Bebe Zaroti. Famille Kanyabitabo, Odia Kanyabitabo, Neza Kanyabitabo.
Bijuru Nezegwa, Famille Muvange Simon, Munezero Muvange, Edouard Muvange. Famille Maronko Kagigi, Zera Maronko, Nyambo Maronko, Jeanne Maronko, Shatsa Maronko. Famille Serugarukia Antoine, Nyabitanga Serugarukira, Nyantebuka Serugarukira. Famille Runagana, Manase Runagana, Gatarena Runagana, Mukobwa Runagana. Famille Gasungunu, Antonia Gasungunu, Davide Gasungunu. Famille Ngakaji, Enyasi Ngakaji Mgana, Emmanuel Ngakaji, Daniel Ngakaji. Famille Kalala, Nakiza Kalala, Nezia Ngwabi Kalala. Famille Ngirabakunzi Ruganigwa, Nyagakoel Michel Zikama. Famille Semuhoza Niyitange Semuganza.
Runezerwa bose runezerwa.
Dukomerezeho n'abavandimwe bacu b'ababembe twahunganye nabo. Famille Nyampamba, Saidi Nyampamba, Bahati Nyampamba. Famille Lulinda, Abwe Paul Lulinda, Delphe Bianone. Famille Batubula, Regine Batubula. Famille Aochi, Léon Aochi. Famille Bakoei, Asukulu Bokele. Famille Mbelesi, Echi Mbelesi. Famille Walukule, Walukule Walukule. Famille Mambo, Angalisho Mambo. Famille Sumali, Evariste Sumali. Famille Kiza, Jeannette Kiza. Famille Esumbelo, Esumbelo wa Sumbelo.
Bare na Nyahumure. Famille Gifuniko yabuze umuntu umwe ariwe Nyarukumi Sada. Famille Ndagiro Yeremia yabuze abantu 8 hasigaye umwana umwe gusa. Ndagiro Yeremia na Nyanziza. Nzovu Rumungu. Famille 27 ni famille na bebe yamuremye. Famille Rutangabagaza yegwe mu bantu 4 rubonesha. Famille Birungurungu no umuntu umwe Birungurungu. Famille Ruziga umuntu umwe Rugazura. Famille Kabuye umuntu umwe Kabuye. Famille Mutabazi Esron babiri Roziradi na Nyinawase. Famille Kigogoro abantu 5. Kigogoro Muganura Rukibigango Beatrice Bebe. Famille Rusimbi ni Rusimbi wenyine gusa. Famille Mututsi ni Mututsi. Famille Musabwa Yeredi yagwemo abantu 3 Nyabatware na Ijeyi na Nyamasomo. Famille Marita Muhebyi hagwemo umuntu umwe.
Reka dukoreze ku bantu bafatiwe Kabera baza kwicirwa mu Kamanyura ku mupaka. Ruganza Tito, Elia Ndege, Elisha Mbabaza, Ezekiel Mbaraga, Habimana Theophile, Pastor Mahota Rukema, uyu ni se wa Dr. Kaniki. Yapfanye n'abana 3, Irakiza Mahota, Michel Mahota, Mugabe Mahota. Amakuru twaje ikintu kigaragazamo ko harimo ubugome. Adoniya Ruberwa, Matiyasi Ndaturamirwa, Muringa Bizimana, Mudeke Sedekia, Diriani Rubonerwa, Mirindi Rabani, Mbera Enoch, Mahinga Manoa, Mbamubera Tito, Habimana Isaac, Mutabazi Isidore, Mutoni Elias, Nehemia Gitimbwa, Rukinisha Bizimana, Rukundwa Christophe, Rwumbuguza Yonazari, Samson Mundeba, Ntabaresha Kajonga, Nzaho Yankuye Kasavubu, Osea Birungurungu, Kiruhura Ndege, Habimana Kashaje, Shinga Rukinisha, Gatungo Yeremia, Chef Rukamirwa, izina ritibukwa abantu batatu, abantu 40 bafatiwe Kabera bagwa mu Kamanyura. Famille reka dukomereze mu umuhana wa Bivumu waguyemo abantu 79. Famille Rusabirwa Bipamba yaguyemo abantu 6. Rusabirwa Bipamba, Resa Madame Rusabirwa, Nyabineza Rusabirwa, Kabibi Rusabirwa, Nyamanyamba Rusabirwa, Nyanziza Rusabirwa. Famille Ndaganosea yaguyemo abantu 6. Ndaganosea, Naomi Madame Ndagano, Dudu Ndagano, Kadeke Ndagano, Mutoni Ndagano, Gicaza Ndagano. Famille Sebaje yaguyemo abantu 3. Sebaje Ndagano, Nyamatungo Madame Sebaje, Bebe Sebaje. Famille Burahimu Bipamba yaguyemo abantu 2. Burahimu Bipamba, Nkesh Bipamba. Famille Petero Bipamba yaguyemo umuntu umwe, Neema Madame Bipamba. Famille Kazeze yaguyemo abantu 8. Kazeze Esron, Esther Madame Kazeze, Mirika Kazeze, Nyankema Kazeze, Nyafuraha Kazeze, Kuruziza Kazeze, Bukuru Kazeze, Butoto Kazeze. Famille Rugorora Cornelio yaguyemo abantu 2. Rugorora Cornelio, Nyabigeyo Rugorora. Famille Yagabo Ntagora yaguyemo umuntu umwe, Sengoro Yagabo. Famille Revera Rugendibonga yaguyemo abantu 2. Revera Rugendibonga, Rwibagiza Rugendibonga. Famille Kayandara Ednas yaguyemo abantu 2. Kayandara Ednas, Kigabo Kayandara. Famille Zikia Mutayubara yaguyemo umuntu umwe, Zikia Mutayubara. Famille Revera Muturutsa Johnson yaguyemo umuntu umwe, ariwe Revera Johnson Muturutsa. Famille Irihose Muturutsa yaguyemo umuntu umwe, Irihose Muturutsa niwe yaguyemo. Famille Sabahinda Mvubitsi yaguyemo umuntu umwe, Sebahinda Mvubitsi. Famille Mvubitsi yaguyemo umuntu umwe, Musabyi Mvubitsi. Famille Revera Rusingizwa yaguyemo umuntu umwe, ariwe Revera Rusingizwa nyine. Famille Muhubiri Rusingizwa yaguyemo umuntu umwe, ariwe Muhubiri Rusingizwa. Famille Munyakazi Bitandaro yaguyemo umuntu umwe, ariwe Munyakazi Bitandaro nyine. Famille Ndavugirwa Yakobo yaguyemo umuntu umwe, ariwe Ndavugirwa Yakobo. Famille Tegeko Yona yaguyemo umuntu umwe, ariwe Tegeko Yona. Famille Mukiza Diedone yaguyemo abantu 4. Ntoniya Madame Mukiza, Nyamitavu Mukiza, Nyazahabu Mukiza, Toto Mukiza. Famille Misigaro Ndahigima yaguyemo abantu 5. Misigaro Ndahigima, Nyankumi Madame Misigaro, Sebitereko Misigaro, Nyazigama Misigaro, Tosha Misigaro. Famille Bigabiro Misigaro yaguyemo abantu 2. Bigabiro Misigaro, Gakumi Madame Bigabiro. Famille Rukenurwa Amon yaguyemo umuntu umwe, ariwe Rukenurwa Amon. Famille Rutebuka Rukenurwa yaguyemo umuntu umwe, ariwe Rutebuka Rukenurwa. Famille Ngurube Sadoki yaguyemo abantu 2. Ngurube Sadoki, Nyamukire Sadoki. Famille Nsabiyumva Sadoki yaguyemo umuntu umwe, ariwe Nsabiyumva Sadoki. Famille Radis yaguyemo abantu 2. Radis na Bebe Radis. Famille Karufando Bipamba yaguyemo abantu 2. Karufando Bipamba na Kajonga Karufando. famiye Amos Rushibuka yaguyemo abantu barindwi. Amos Rushibuka, Kereni madame Amos, Nyagaju Amos, Nyankundwa Amos, Nyamboneka Amos, Nibizi Amos na Nyankungane Amos. Famiye Gatoni Amos yaguyemo abantu babiri, ari we Gatoni Amos na Nyirariburwa madame Gatoni. Famiye Kajibwami Simoni yaguyemo umuntu umwe, Nyirariburwa Kajibwami. Famiye Gatware Simoni yaguyemo umuntu umwe, Nyambibi madame Gatware. Famiye Mathias Ntagora yaguyemo umuntu umwe, ariwe Mathias Ntagora. Famiye Ntagora Filemo yaguyemo abantu babiri, Ntagora Filemo, Miriana madame Ntagora. Famiye Kasavubu Bitandaro yaguyemo umuntu umwe, ariwe Kasavubu Bitandaro. Famiye Petero Mutuzo yaguyemo umuntu umwe, Petero Mutuzo. Abo nibo bantu bishwe bo mu muhana wa Bivumu. Ingo 37 zaguyemo abantu 79, abana 36, abagabo 31, abagore 18, bose babanye n'abantu 79. Soreze ku muhana w'Amagasha waguyemo abantu 13 mu ngo 11. Famiye Muhanda Prosperi yaguyemo Pastor nyine Muhanda Prosperi. Famiye Rukundwa Christophe yaguyemo umuntu umwe, Rukundwa Christophe. Famiye Elias yaguyemo umuntu umwe, ariwe Elias. Famiye Nzigamwa Simoni yaguyemo abantu babiri, Nzigamwa Simoni ubwe na Byiringiro Nzigamwa. Famiye Pascal yaguyemo abantu babiri, Ndabunguye Pascal, Musirimu Pascal. Famiye Matindike Deo yaguyemo umuntu umwe, Monica Matindike. Famiye Joseph yaguyemo umuntu umwe, Joseph ubwe. Famiye Rutebuka Muharaba yaguyemo umuntu umwe, Rutebuka Muharaba. Famiye Revera Munyamahoro yaguyemo umuntu umwe, ariwe Revera Munyamahoro. Famiye Gasirasi yaguyemo umuntu umwe, ariwe Gasirasi nyine. Famiye Muzee Birorero yaguyemo umuntu umwe, ariwe Muzee Birorero. Ningo 11 zaguyemo abantu 13. Abantu bishwe mu muhana wa Bivumu n'Amagaja bahura n'abantu 92. Abo bose kimwe n'abandi bagenzi bacu bavuye gusomera amazina yabo, kugira ngo fata umunota umwe duhaguruke tubiba.
Let us request you to stand on your feet as we remember those who have been mentioning their names.
Murakoze, komeze mwihangane.
Thank you so much.
Murakoze cyane abamaze kudusomera amaliste y'abo twibuka kuri uyu munsi.
Thank you so much for those who have been reading the names of those who are remembering today.
Murankundira rero n'ubundi tuze gukomeza muhango wo gucana urumuri.
You're going to allow me to proceed with lighting the candles.
Ndaza gusaba abaduteguriye buje protocole baze kudufasha babe hafi.
Protocol in charge.
Reka nze gusaba umushitsi mukuru Maître arigirana imbere.
May I request the guest of honor, Honorable.
Nifuzaga ko aza guhagarara hano. Hanyuma nze gusaba na chairman mukuru gategeko yigirana imbere.
And also chairman to step in front also.
None umushitsi wacu Tumaini araza gutambukana na bishop bari kumwe.
And also our sister.
Aza gusaba abahagarariye Fondation Gatumba muraduha abantu bane.
May I request the leader of Gatumba Foundation.
Nze gusaba nanone bane bari buve muri Fondation Bibogobogo.
And also to request 4 people from Bibogobogo Foundation to step in front.
ndaza gusaba nanone abashobora guhagararira abashefu muri rusange. Chef Semahoro nimba ari hafi yatambuka imbere.
Let's request those who are going to represent the region chiefs.
Ndetse na Chef Kanezio nimba bari hafi batambuka. Ndaza gusaba abahagarariye ama alliance.
We are going to request those who are the leaders of the regions,
Sabe alliance ya Agape, alliance ya Shalom ndetse na Evangelico baraduha umuntu umwe. Reka nze gusaba nanone Bishop John ndetse na Bishop Muzungu na Bishop Joseph kuva muri Amerika.
and also I'm going to request among the patriots from our land.
Ndaza kubasaba ko mwigiraho imbere ntihaze kugira begera.
I request you to come closer.
umuriro watwitse amahema ntiwashoboye gutwika urwibutso mwagiye mutavuze ijambo rya nyuma benshi ntibabonye uko babasezera amaraso
kuduha uyu mwanya
for giving us this opportunity
kubera ko dufite abashitsi twatumiye
because we have guest speakers that we have invited.
mu Gatumba turavuga umuntu umwe gusa
So one of us is the one who's going to speak
kugira ngo tuje guha umwanya abashitsi n'ababone cyo batubwira kuri uyu munsi
so that we can give the guest speakers ample time.
kubera ko ari twe duhagarariye iyi fondation
Since we are the ones chairing this foundation,
simbashimira ariko reka mvuge ko mwagize neza kuza kudufata mu mugongo
I'll thank you and commend you for coming and holding us and comforting us.
abahagaze babuze ibyicaro muri hangana niko bimeze
Those standing behind, we are so sorry.
mu Gatumba ni ikintu cyabaye gikomere kuri nje umutima
Gatumba became a very huge wound inside me.
mu buryo ndashobora kuzibagirwa haba n'umunsi n'umwe
In a way that I can't forget even once.
ubwicanyi bwabaye
The killing that happened
ni ubwicanyi bita ndengakamere
is an extraordinary killing that is beyond words.
duhunga mu Gatumba twabuze mu kwezi kwa gatandatu
When we fled from Gatumba, we went there in June.
ubwo intambara yari yabaye Bukavu hagati ya Nabiola na Leta Mutebutsi
There had been a war in Bukavu between the people that he had just mentioned,
hanyuma abasirikari byo bapfa ntabwo tubizi
and we never knew where the soldiers came from.
uko intambara yagenda isatira bageze mu Kamanyura abatura batangira guhunga
The more the war came to us, that's when we started to flee.
duhunga mu kwa gatandatu tugera mu Gatumba
We fled in June and went to Gatumba,
batwakira nk'uko haseriza yakira abana
and UNHCR welcomed us just like any other refugee.
batangira kuduheza ibintu by'ibanze ibyo haseriza yeze
They
impunzi
gave us the basic things that they usually give the refugees,
ariko dusanga hariho amahema make cyane
but we found so many little things to use.
hanyuma ariko amahema atandukanye kara zitandukanye
but the tents were quite different.
mu mateka nari ntarabona hasiteri yubakira amahema y'icyatsi kibisi
In history, I had never seen UNHCR giving out green tents,
ariko niyo baduhaye
but that's what they gave us.
abandi babaheza amahema y'umweru
And they gave others white tents.
twanabasanzeho abantu baza bahunguka nabo baje mu gihugu cyabo bavuye za Tanzania
So we were finding people from Tanzania and any other place.
nuko twese tuja muri ya mahema y'icyatsi kibisi
So all of us went into those green tents.
aba make
They became less.
biba ngombwa yuko abagabo n'abahungu barengeje imyaka 18 turara hanze
The men and young boys above 18 would sleep outside.
twaharaye nk'amayenga nk'abiri cyangwa atatu
We slept outside for close to 2 to 3 weeks.
bazana izindi za shitingi baratwubakira
Then they brought other tents and we were able
kugira ngo
to
twese
build.
dukwirwe
Everyone would sleep now separately.
tutazi ko bafite umugambi wo kuduheza ayo mahema y'icyatsi kibisi kuba ikimenyetso cy'ubwicanyi
We never knew that they were giving out green tents so that they can identify us when killing us.
igihe twese tumaze kubumbira hamwe mu mahema
So after all of us had gathered in our tents,
baza kutubwira ijambo
they told us one word.
twaje kumenya nyuma tumaze gupfa
A word that we came to know later on.
baratubwira ngo nimuzaza mwumva amasasu muza muryama hari ibiraro bazaba baje kwiba inka
They told us that when you hear bullets, just sleep because there are cows around us.
hanyuma haba nijoro hakaza abapolisi 4 cyangwa 3
At night, 4 or 3 policemen would come.
bakazenguruka mu nkambi batubwira ngo ducungiye umutekano
They would patrol the camp telling us that they are protecting us.
bagera igihe mu masaa 5 saa 6 z'ijoro
And around 11 to 12 a.m.,
bagashinga igiti
they would mount a stick
hanyuma bakacambika uniform
and now go to their own camp.
wabyuka kuko toilet zabaga kure
Once we woke up,
ubyutse nijoro ukabona igiti kirashinze bacambitse uniform kakujye tuba twambika ibintu duha turimo turinda iwacu
you would wake up and see the stick just like and think
wowe
that it's just
ukibwira ko ari
normal.
umuntu waje gucunga umutekano
And think that they are here to protect us.
naho abantu bagiye turi twenyine
We came to know that we were alone and people had already fled.
bukeye rero haba uwo munsi
Later
wihuta.
on,
tariki 13 mu kwezi kwa munani
on 13th of August,
bwacaga tuje mu giterane i Burundi hari igiterane cyari cyateguwe
we were to go in a congregation.
muzi ko twese dusenga Imana
We know that all of us are God-fearing.
uhabe mu ijoro amasasa aravuga saa 4
So at night, that's when we had the gunfires.
noneho amasasa atangiye kuvuga mu ijoro
When they were bulleting and doing all those things,
twebwe twibwira ko ari zanka baje kwiba
we told us that they are just doing the raidings.
nyuma nibwo twamenye kuko abantu baje kutwica
Later on, that's when we knew that they are here to kill us.
bararasa
They shot,
bararasa
they shot,
bararasa
and they shot again,
amasasa arashira
and the bullets were over.
ngo amare gushira baravuga niryo ijambo numvisha ngo turira
After the bullets were over, we heard a word.
naho baravuze ngo nibatwike
And then they said that they should kill us.
ubugome bari bafite bazanye projecteur
They had,
projector aya matara twita hano ngo ni murika muizi
they had the light that we usually call Mulikamuizi here in Kenya.
bayerekeza amwe aturuka kuri kaburimbo ayandaza mu nkambi
And they lighted it across the camp where they could see us.
kandi baravuga ngo ndimuje muri ya mashitingi y'umweru ni bene wacu
And they told us, don't go in the white tents, those are our
mugaruke
people.
muri aya mashitingi y'icyatsi niho duha twicaduwe
Go to the green tents, that's where the people we are targeting are.
baraprojeta
And then they projected.
haba ku manywa
It became daytime.
usohotse wese uhunze bakamurasa
Any person who could flee, they could shoot them.
abageze mu Gatumba mu gitondo ya mirambo yose mwabonye yari yegereye kaburimbo
So in the morning, all the corpses that you saw online,
ba bantu bishwe n'ahari hariho murika mu isi
they were killed at the place where there were lights projecting.
baraturasa
They shot us
kugeza batangiye gutwika
until they started burning people alive.
baratwika
They burned us.
shitingi zirasha
The tents were burnt.
yewe n'uwagombaga kurokoka kubera bamurashe ku maguru
Even the person who was to survive because of the wounds
atwikwa na shitingi.
was burnt down by the tents.
Hari umuryango basomye ngo ni Team Baby,
There was a family they read called Team Baby.
umuryango wa Rukungugu.
That person of Rukungugu.
N'umumama bafashe baramubaga.
It's a woman they took and slaughtered.
Mukareti Nzabakiza, uwo Nzabakiza yarapfuye n'umugore wiwe na murumuna we.
That was the Nzabakiza's wife. And
Noneho
his
babura uko
brother.
bagira barabangwa reka tubage turebe umwana w'umututsi uko azayicara mu nda.
They said, let's kill this Tutsi kid because he is in Heraham.
Nyagazura baramubaga.
Nyagazura was slaughtered.
Bakuramo umwana
They removed the kid in her belly
baramwica.
and killed the baby, the unborn baby.
Umwana uri mu nda ngo barebe uko umwana
An
w'umututsi
unborn
ameze.
child.
Kandi uko mbaye mvuga niko bahoze bavuga.
Whatever I'm saying is what they were
Ubwo rurimi
saying.
mbaye mvuga nirwo bahoze bakoresha.
Whatever language I'm using is is the one they were using.
Babuze Ikinyarwanda,
They spoke in
Bavuga
Kinyarwanda.
Ikirundi.
They spoke in
bavuga
Kirundi.
Ikibembe,
They spoke in Kibembe.
bavuga Igifurero,
They spoke in Kifurero.
bavuga Amashi.
They spoke in
Izo ndimi
Mash.
zose zarakoreshejwe muri iryo joro.
They used all those languages in that night.
Ngo turazira uko tumeze. Ninde washatse kuba uko ari uyu munsi?
Who wanted to cry today?
Ngo ko barakuza kubera ko uri umututsi.
They were killing us because we are Tutsi.
Ko barakuza kubera ko uri umunyamurenge.
They were killing us because we were
Muri twebwe
Banyamulenge.
ninde washatse kuba umunyamurenge?
Who wanted to become a Banyamulenge?
Twese ko twavutse kandi tuvuka mu miryango ari Imana yadutanze.
Everyone found themselves in the family that they are in.
Bene data babibogobo wumve imiryango umuntu bagafata umuntu ufite abana umuryango w'abantu 10 n'umwe bakamurangiza.
Our brethren in Biogogo, they
Kubera
took a
kuko
family
yari
of 10
mukomezi.
children and killed them.
Ariko dufite Imana.
But we have God.
Abarokotse muri twebwe ubu nyine bamwe n'abaprofeseri
The survivors among us are professors,
kandi bigisha muri Amerika.
and they are teaching in America.
Abarokotse muri twebwe bamwe n'abapapa bafite ingo.
Those who survived are fathers, they have families.
Abarokotse muri twebwe bamwe n'abashumba
Some of our survivors are pastors,
bafite amatorero.
they have churches.
Mu mwaka ushize nabonye pasiteri warokotse
Last year I saw a survivor who is a pastor.
ashingira abana babiri barokotse.
He was marrying off 2 children who were
Nawe
survivors.
yararokotse. Icyo gihe niwe wasigaye mu nzu umwe nyine mwarutekereza wenyine witwa Nkingi.
He is the one who had survived in his family.
Ariko yashingiye umwana wa Maremo Gatone n'undi bose ari abacika cumu bagatone.
And he was marrying off 2 children who were survivors.
Soza rero.
As I finish,
Abantu bavuga ko tutapfuye.
people who say that we were not killed,
Abantu bavuga ko nta bwicanyi bwabaye.
those who deny the killings,
Abantu baje kuri social media bakavuga ngo nta bwicanyi bwabaye muri Kongo cyangwa nta burimo buba muri Kongo ubu nyine.
people who go to social media and deny the killings that happened in Congo and Burundi.
Kandi mu bantu bose bapfuye baba mu Biyogobogo baba mu Gatumba twese dufite imirara.
And the people who survived both in Gatumba and Biwogowogo are here.
Nabo babivuga bafite bene wabo baba muri iyo mirara babuza ababo.
The deniers also have families who are also survivors or who lost
Imbura
people.
umusita umunyabyinshi umusinzira uko ndamenye ariko ufite uwanyu wapfuye.
Whoever you are, you have a person who was killed in either of the killings.
Turasaba ubutabera
We request for justice
kugira ngo ababikoze barahari.
so that the perpetrators can be brought to books.
Uwitwa Habimana yaravuze ngo nibo babikoze yari umuvugizi wa FNL.
The person called Habimana admitted to doing it.
Arahari ubu nyine.
He is alive.
Agatorwasa ni wari perezida wa FNL Parmehutu arahari.
Agathon Rasa is around too.
reka dusabe abashyitsi batugendeye kuri uyu munsi
Let us request our guest speakers.
mwebwe mushobora kugera aho twebwe tudashobora kugera
Since you have the capability of being where we cannot be,
tubinginge kugira ngo hazaboneke ubutabera
we request that you also get us justice
ababikoze bazahanwe by'intangarugero.
and let the perpetrators receive the fate that they deserve.
murakoze imana ibahe umugisha.
Thank you so much. May God bless you.
komeze kwihangana
We are sorry to everyone.
ni ibihe bitoroshye
Condolences.
ariko imana irahari kandi
We have
izakomeza
God.
kurinda bakiriho.
We have God and He's with us.
ndagira ngo n'ubundi tuze gukomeza n'abaduteguriye poeme.
I request that we continue with our plans.
baza kubasaba ko batambuka imbere
We request them to stand up here
kugira ngo baze kutugezaho ubutumwa bugufi baduteguriye binyuze
so that they can
mu-
pass across the information they have for us.
batambuke hanyuma turaza guhita dukomeza kumva ubuhamya bw'abarokotse mu bibogobogo.
Please come so that we can continue with the people with testimonies.
karibu cyane ko baduteguriye umuvugo.
They have poems.
Distinguished guests, community leaders, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. 13 August 2004, the night that took innocent lives because of how God created them. It was a night that left mothers, widows, children orphans, fathers, widows, and others lost their best friends. The innocent bloods flew like a river. There was no mercy. They were slaughtered. They were burnt alive. Today, we come together to remember the victims of Gatumba tragedy. 22 years after this painful event, we honor their lives that were lost and stand with the families and communities who continue to carry the memory of their beloved ones. As we commemorate the Gatumba, we are also mindful of the suffering that continues in different parts of our countries, including Minembwe, Uvira, and Bibogobogo. Many families have been displaced, lives have been disrupted, and communities continue to face insecurities. This day reminds us that peace should never be taken for granted. It reminds us of the importance of unity, respect for human life, and working together to build a future where every person can live in safety and dignity. As young people, we have a responsibility to be part of the solution. We may not be able to change everything overnight, but we can start by promoting peace, reject hatred and division, and supporting each other regardless of our backgrounds. We can educate ourselves, develop skills, work hard, and become responsible citizens who contribute positively to our communities. My advice to the youth is invest in your education, learn valuable skills, embrace innovation, and people of integrity. Let us choose dialogue over conflict, unity over division, and peace over despair. The future of our country is in our own hands, and the choice we make today will shape the nation we live for future generation. Together, let us honor the memories of those who are, for those we have lost by building a stronger, more peaceful, and more prosperous Democratic Republic of Congo. May their soul rest in peace. Thank you, and may God bless our country and its people. Thank you.
Our distinguished guests, our church leaders, my fellow community, good morning. My condolences to you all this morning that we are remembering our loved ones. Ryari ijoro ry'umubabaro, ijoro ryuzuye imiborogo, ubwo abacu bicwaga urwaganyisha ishinyaguro, wari umunsi usanzwe nk'iyindi, abana bakina basabana, ababyeyi nabo batoreye batazi ko umwanzi yapanze gutsemba ubwoko. Amajwi araceceka, amarira aratemba, abatagira ingano baragwa bazira uko bavutse. Dreams were broken, hearts were torn, and many never saw the dawn. Abana basigaye nta babyeyi, ababyeyi babura abo barera. Ibyishimo bihinduka agahinda, iyo isi yose ibaza iti kuki. Children's laughter faded away. Mothers' prayers could not hold the day. Homes were lost to fear and flame, leaving only sorrows and names. Ariko urwibutso ntiruzazima, amazina yabo azahora avugwa. Turasaba amahoro arambye, ubutabera bubona inzira yabo. The earth remembers every cry. The wind still asks the question why. Through hatred tried to steal the light, hope still rises after night. Twibuke abazize urwango, twange ivangura n'urugomo. Ubumwe n'urukundo bitubere inzira, kugira ngo amateka nkaya atazongera kubaho. Let every voice speak truth with care. Let justice answer every prayer. May peace replace the sounds of pain, and love help heal the land again. We remember those who could not stay in different counties in Minembwe, in Bibogobogo, in Gatumba, in Uvira, and other parts. Their memories lives in every heart, a call for peace, a brighter start. Nimuruhuke mu mahoro, Banyagatumba, Banyabibogobogo, tuzabibagirwa. Thank you.
All protocols observed, good morning. The title is Echoes of Gatumba. They came with dreams folded neatly in their hands, seeking peace, seeking shelter, seeking kinder lands. But the night had a different song to sing, a song of sorrow carried on a broken wing. The stars above watched as they silently weep, as mothers held children they could not keep, as innocent blood was spilled in their sleep, as innocent blood stained the earth beneath, so deep. Tell me, how does hatred grow so deep? How does the heart forget to weep? How does a name, a tribe, a race become a reason to erase a face? In Gatumba, the fire did more than burn. It left wounds too heavy for time to turn, a haunting reminder that refuses to cease. Children who should have been counting stars were counting scars. Mothers who should have been singing songs were singing sobs. Fathers who should have been building dreams for tomorrow were forced to rebuild through the ruins of sorrow. But listen, you can silence a voice, but never an ache. You can burn a home, but memories awake. You can take a life, but never its worth. For even in resistance, our voices persist. So today, I stand here, not to reopen wounds, but to remind the world that remembrance is resistance. Thank you.
barakoze cyane ku
Thank you
butumwa
so much.
batugeneye.
Thank you so much to the poets.
Katuze gusaba abacikacumu ba Bibogobogo batambukira imbere batugezeho ubuhamya.
Let's request Bibogobogo survivors to come in front.
Ubuhamya buraza gutangwa n'umuntu umwe,
They will also give one person.
abandi baraba bahagaze iruhande rwe.
The one person is the one who is going to share the testimony.
umwana wavuye Tanzania kuvuga ubuzima yabayemo nuko yagarutse.
Let me speak briefly of what happened before we give someone from Tanzania so that he can tell us what happened.
Mu ncamake mu Bibogobogo hari abantu benshi baza amakuru atariyo, niyo mpamvu dushaka kugira ngo dutange byibuze bref historique y'ibyabaye.
In summary, there are so many people who have misinformation on what happened in Bibogobogo, and that is what we are here to do today. In Bibogobogo, 1996,
hari ubwoba bwinshi ico gihe,
there was a lot of fear at that time.
tutarababura ndetse batangira kutubwira amagambo avuga ngo bazatujana iwacu Rwanda,
And they started telling us that they are going to deport us back to Rwanda.
ndetse n'abapfurero twari duturanye,
Even our neighbors Bafurero,
batangira gufata inka zabo bakazishiraho kashe,
they started stamping their cows
kugira ngo babo nibaza ngo bazatandukanye inka z'abanyamurenge n'iz'abapfurero.
so that when the killers come, they can differentiate their cows from our Banyamulenge's cows.
Nyuma dutuye hari kuwa gatatu,
So one day, it was around Wednesday,
tariki 19
date 19
z'ukwezi kw'icenda,
of September.
niwo munsi igitero cyazamutse kiza kwa Matare.
That is when they started attacking us. Separated the young mothers and told them to go cook for them.
bashakaga kuja kubakorera ivyamfurambi.
They wanted to go and rape them.
Ivyo tuvuga hari abantu barokotse bahavuye batubwiye amakuru.
What we are saying is true since we have survivors of that.
Nyuma yaho ngaho abanyabivumu nabo bagiye kubaza chef wa collectivité witwa Murumba ico bokora nk'umuyobozi wabo.
Some other people went to request their
bacungira umutekano ahubwo byagiraga ngo babice byoroshe.
But he wasn't going to keep them safe, but he wanted them to get killed.
Abantu bo mu Bibogobogo banze kumanuka Baraka.
The people from Bibogobogo went to Baraka.
Barashitse bamaze kwicwa.
When they went there and they were killed.
Bafatamo bakeya babahuza n'abanyabivumu hamwe n'abanyamagaja.
They separated them and combined them with the ones from
babahuriza mu Gweba.
They convened them in Murgweba.
Bicira bamwe mu Gweba.
They killed some in Murgweba.
Abandi barabajana babageza kwa Mbogo.
They took others to Kwambugo.
Bageze kwa Mbogo niho boti yagiye ku musenyi irahagarara bahambira abagabo bose.
When they got to Kwambugo, that's where they tied all the men.
bakabwira abadamu ngo babajanye Uvira niyo bazabasanga.
And they told the women that you are taking your men to
ariko
Uvira.
bakagenda bagera hagati bagahita batibura muri Tanganyika.
So they could take them and throw them in
hari
Tanganyika.
abasore babiri bane bari bashoreye inka bavuye mu gwe bazijanye kuri collectivité Kwambogo.
There were 2 men who were with cows.
barimo mukuru wa Revera.
There is one here.
hanyuma muri abo bataye mu mazi hari umuhungu w'abasita ngo niri hose wari uzi koga.
Among the ones who were thrown in Lake Tanganyika, one of them knew how to swim.
aza koga ngo yogorokera nanone mu babembe.
So he swam to the shore.
baramufata bamuhuza n'abajya bane bari bashoreye inka.
But they took him and combined him with the ones who were carrying cows.
amakuru twahawe n'abantu bo Kwambogo.
The news that we have from people from Kwambogo.
batubwira ko bacanye ifuro barabatwika.
They told us that they ignited a flame and burnt them. That's what they did.
abadamu bari basigaye n'abana batoya.
The women and the young children,
barabajanye na Uvira.
they were taken to Uvira.
barakomeza ngo bagere mu Kamanyura basanga abanyakabera niho babiciye.
When they reached Kamanyura, that's where the people from Kabera were killed.
mu ncamake ni
In
nguko
summary,
byagenze.
what happened?
hanyuma rero abantu baguye kwa Matare mu mwana wo kwa Matare na abantu 234.
Those who were taken from Kwamatare were 34.
barimo abagabo 37.
There were 37
abagore
men.
44.
There were 42 women.
abana 53.
53 children.
muri abo 153 hari abana 13 baguye ikirumbi.
Among the 153 people, some
bamaze
kids were
gufata
killed
ababyeyi babo.
and they were separated with their
bigiriye inama yo
families,
kuvuga ngo abohungira mu Minembwe.
and they advised themselves to go to Minembwe.
ngo bagere ikirumbi barabica.
When they reached Kirumbi, that's where they were killed.
rero no kuvuga ngo bari baraka n'abana 140.
In Baraka, there were 140 people.
muri aba bana 140
Or in 140 children,
nibo bana ababembe bafite Tanzania.
those are the children who are in
ndetse no mu
Tanzania.
yindi migabane y'isi.
And they are scattered all over the world.
muri aba bana 140
In the 140 children,
twashoboye kubona abana 8.
we were able to bring back 8 children.
bamwe turi kumwe hano.
We are with some at the moment.
umwana wa mbere twashoboye kubona
The first child we got from Babembe
nishore ingabo muco.
was Rushore Ingabo Mucho.
yabonetse 1998.
He was brought back in 1989.
twamutoye Baraka.
We took him from Baraka.
uwa kabiri
The second one
yitwa Nyanziza Matsinda.
was Nyanziza.
yabonetse 2007.
He was brought back in 2007.
yaravuye Tanzania.
She was from Tanzania.
Uwa gatatu.
Tanzania. The third one
ni Nyamunezero Fabian.
was Nyamunezero.
Winanoma. n'uyu nguyu.
This is Nyamunezero.
yabonetse 2009.
She was brought back in 2009.
twamusanze mu Rweba avuye Tanzania.
We found her in Rweba from
uwa
Tanzania.
kane
The fourth, she's going to give us the story that they
bakagera
lived
Tanzania
and up to
ndetse
Tanzania
no kugeza bagarutse.
until she was found.
Harakoze cyane.
Thank you so much.
Nitaongea tu kwa kifupi
She will speak briefly.
juu mara mingi tumekuwa tukiviongea tukivirudia,
Many times we have spoken of these stories.
lakini ntabwo twavuga amateka yashire.
We cannot finish the history.
Ndaibuka ko 1996. Acha nitumie Kiswahili kwa wenye juu bado lugha sijarudisha vizuri. Nakumbuka 1996 tulitoka Bogobogo tukateremka. Nilikuwa hiyo wakati nilikuwa na miaka 8. Nakumbuka wenye watu walikuja wakachukua familia zetu za Wanyamrenge. Tulikuwa na uchungu sana juu tulitoka usiku masaa ya saa 10. Tukienda hatukuwa tunajua mahali tunapelekwa. Tukaenda hiyo wakati nilikuwa mdogo, na sitawahi kusahau chenye niliona na chenye nilikipitia. Tulitoka kwetu, tukateremka, tukafika kwa barabara. Niliona watu wanauawa kama wanyama. Sikuwa najua watu wanachinjwa kama kuku. Juli walikuwa wanaona ni rahisi kuchukua shingo ya mtu na kuchinja na kuwaweka chini. Niliona baba yangu akidungwa kisu. Alikuwa anaambiwa akamue maziwa, akamulie kwa sufuria. Niliona wazee wengi walikuwa wamedungwa visu, wakatupwa kwa barabara. Wazee wenyewe walikuwa hawezi kutembea, washosho. Wengi walitembea wakafika kwa barabara wanaanguka. Tukateremka, nikajikuta tumefika Baraka. Hapo Baraka ndo niliona vitu ambavyo sitaisahau maisha yangu. Hata kwa saa hii unaona watu wameweka vitu kwa roho. Bati tunaomba Mungu awasamehe. Baraka waliweza kuua watu, waliwachinja, wakaona hatuishi. Juu tulikuwa wengi sana kwa hiyo kanisa, tulikuwa tumeambiwa tumepewa hifadhi na kumbe walikuwa wanangoja tu venye tutajikusanya tukue wengi na waone venye watatuua. Walianza kuchoma kanisa kuua watu kuanzia saa 2 za usiku, wakafikisha asubuhi. Yangu kufika kwa boti, tukafika Mtambara. Wakachukua wa vijana, walikuwa wanaona na macho yao hivi. Wanaulizwa we nini? Unaulizwa kwa kilugha yao na hatusikii. Tulikuwa tunaongea Kinyamnenge tu, tulikuwa tunajua Kiswahili. Unaona, na mpaka saa hii tunaomba usaidizi. Na mpaka saa hii tunaomba usaidizi. Tumechoka kuuawa kama wanyama. Tunaomba usaidizi, na wenye wako Tanzania kila siku ninaongea nikiomba. Tunaomba mrudishe wale watoto. Sina la kuongea mengi.
Komeze kwihangana. Rera tuze kureba documentary ntoya.
Allow me to request you to watch a small documentary
Garagaza amashusho
showing the
y'ibyabereye
pictures of what happened in Gatumba.
Baraza kutuzimiriza amatara.
They will switch off the lights.
A note the world must remember. Wanyamulenge mlikuwa na vision.
The Banyamulenge had vision. They showed courage.
Ilikuwa itoshelei. Tia wakiinua. Na ndio vita ambayo tunaishi nayo leo. Ndugu zangu Wanyamulenge, community ya Wakongomani, Wanyamulenge, munapigwa vita sababu ya nyota mliopewa na Mungu kwa ajili ya Kongo. Muna upako. Muna mafuta ya Mungu. Na hiyo mafuta haitazimwa. Vitu vyote hivi tunaendelea kuona mauaji ya wandugu zetu. Angalia umati kubwa ambayo uko hapa. Katika kila kambi ya Afrika utakuta Wanyamulenge ndani. Na tunayo serikali Kinshasa ambayo haijui wananchi wake wako wapi na ifikiria hata kuwarudisha iwape amani. Au contraire, wana arme wa milishi kutatiza wandugu zetu Wanyamulenge. Wana arme wa majimaji, wana arme wa FDL wa genocidaire wa Rwanda. Pia FARDC inapiga Wanyamulenge umaraia mbele ya communauté internationale. Drone ambazo zinahusika kwa inchi kupigana na ingine zinakuwa drone za kuua ndugu zetu. Ndugu zetu Wanyamulenge, nawapa pole sana. Mujipe moyo. Najua kwamba ni vigumu sana, isipokuwa Yesu Kristo ni yeye ambaye anaweza kutupanguza machozi, na ni yeye ndiye anaweza kutuliza mioyo zetu. Hapo Kongo, chachu ambao wanasiasa wameweka, wanasema Wanyamulenge wanafanana Wanyarwanda, si ndio? Lakini walidanganyika. Kinshasa Excellence anafahamu vizuri kuna kabila ya Wateke. Wale Wateke wanakuwa ngambo za njia ya Maluku. Kila mara na kila mwaka wanaendaka Gabo. Wanasema rais wao wanakuwa Gabo. Wanakusanya Wateke ya Kinshasa, wanakusanya Wateke ya Brazzaville, na wanaenda Gabo kila mwaka. Lakini hatuwahi kusikia mwanasiasa ambaye anasema kwamba Wateke sio Wakongomani. Vita vyote wanaangalia Wanyamulenge. Ni hiyo nyota ambayo iko ndani yenu. Msivunjike moyo. Nchi ya Kongo ni yenu. Nchi ya Kongo ni yetu. Vision ambayo Mungu ameweka kwenu ndiyo ambayo itasaidia nchi yetu. Vision ambayo Mungu ameweka kwenu pamoja na sisi wote, tutakomesha hiyo ubaguzi. Sitakosa pia kuhukumu ambaye leo ni rais anaitwa Felix Tshisekedi. Alipokuwa Londres akasema Banyamulenge bazaliba ndiko na biso. Tukasema labda baba huyu atafanya mambo mazuri kulinda ndugu zetu. Aliporudi ni au contraire. Aliporudi ni au contraire. Basi ndugu zangu, machache ambayo nimesema kwa kupongeza nanyi, nimeizungumzia kama hiyo wakati FRF ilikuwa Mulenge, kulikuwa CNDP Goma, na kukawa IGPC Kadogo, Union des Jeunes Patriotes Sacrifiés. Yaani mimi ndiye nilikuwa kiongozi wayo, na objectif yetu ilikuwa kukomesha ubaguzi. Na hiyo wakati nikarapele mheshimiwa rais kwamba Rais Kabila, tumegomboa Zaire kuwa Kongo, lakini vijana hawakupewa ranka. Na mheshimiwa akasikia. Na leo hii tunaweza konte maofisa fulani ambao wametoka Kivu ni kwa ajili ya malalamiko hii. Basi ndugu zangu, nawapongeza. Nashukuru kwa aliko hii ambao mliniita. Nimeendelea kuwadefendre katika marezo sociaux, katika radio RFI, hapa na pale, kujulisha wandugu zetu wa Kongomani wajue kwamba kilio yenu ni kilio yetu sote, na hatutakosa kuwatetea. Mungu awapanguze machozi. Asante.
Asante sana.
Thank you so much.
Arakoze cyane umutumirwa wacu.
Thank you so much to our guests.
Hanyuma nanone dukomeza muraza kunyemerera kugira ngo tuze kwakira umushitsi mukuru honorable.
So as we proceed with our program, you allow me to welcome the guest of honor.
Tambuke hanyuma atugezeho ijambo rye.
May we request him to step in front as he gives us his speech. Good morning to everyone.
Nahisemo kuvuga mu Kinyamulenge.
I decided to give out my speech in Kinyamulenge.
Umwana usobanura yihangana agerageza sinzi ko amagambo aja kubona icyo bivuga ariko nyine uzugerageza ujanisha. Uyu ni umunsi ugoye gufata ijambo.
Today it's a difficult day to hold a word.
Kuko ibyabaye biza byibukwa bikiburuka bikaba bibisi bikaba nkaho byaraye bibaye uyu munsi.
Because what has happened, it renew itself day by day.
Ariko turagaragaza kuvuga ibyo dushobozwa.
But we are going to try our best to say what we can.
Ijambo rya mbere ni ukubabwira impamvu y'urugenzi cyatumye tuza hano.
First of all, I'm going to tell you the main purpose of our travel.
Twaje kwifatanya namwe.
We came to join you together.
Abacitse ku icumu mu Gatumba.
The survivors of Gatumba massacre.
Abo mu Bibogobogo.
The survivors of Bibogobogo.
N'ahandi hose hakorewe amahano.
And also other places where killing took place.
Ariko n'abanyamulenge twese.
But the entire community as Banyamulenge.
Ndetse n'inshuti n'abavandimwe.
And also the friends of Banyamulenge.
Kugira ngo twibuke abacu.
For us to remember our beloved ones.
Abazize uko basa.
Those who have been killed because of how they look.
Uko baremwe.
The way they have been created.
Wa munsi w'imisi 13 kwezi k'umunani 2004.
The 13 August 2004.
Rya joro ribi.
That horrible night.
Aho impunzi zatewe mu nkambi.
Where the refugees in the camp.
Zikicwa urupfu bene ruriya.
And have been killed that horrible killing.
Igihugu cyabo.
Their own refugee.
Isi n'amahanga.
The nations.
Bakaba bagicecetse kugeza uyu munsi imyaka 22.
They remained silent up to now after 22 years.
Ijambo rya kabiri. The seed.
I want to
muza mubyibaza cyangwa se wenda namwe babibaza mukabura ibisobanuro.
I know that you do ask yourself or the killing like the others.
Ibisobanuro ni ibingibi.
But this is the explanations.
Genocide si umubare w'abantu.
Genocide is not the number of people.
Si ukuvuga ngo nahantu hapfuye abantu benshi.
It's not the meaning that where the huge number of people have been killed.
Ntabwo ari umubare.
It's not a number.
Genocide ni ubushake.
Genocide it's willing.
N'ibikorwa.
And the action.
Bishaka kumaraho ubwoko.
The ideological to.
Cyangwa igice cyabwo.
To abolish.
Abantu ubwoko. Cyangwa igice cyabwo.
A part of people in the community.
Bagize icyo bahuriyeho.
Who have something that unites them.
Byo ubwoko.
A community.
Byo uko basa.
It might be the way they look.
Byo bidini.
It might be the religion.
N'ibindi.
Or other activities.
Ushaka kumara abo bantu bafite icyo kintu bahuriyeho.
Anyone with that idea of abolishing those people,
habe no kumara igice cy'abo bantu,
even abolishing a part of it,
iyo niyo definition ya jenoside.
that's the true definition of the genocide.
Gatumba rero,
Gatumba,
ni nka hari umugambi watangiye kera.
it was an idea or a plan that has been planned since back.
Babivuze inkambi, ndatekereza ko aribwo bwa mbere inkambi igira mu bice bibiri bifite shitingi zidasa.
They mentioned it's for the first time where the camp of refugees being divided into two with different colors of tents.
Ni gute HCR yotanga amashitingi y'umweru uruhande rumwe n'amashitingi y'icyatsi kibisi urundi ruhande?
How comes UNHCR can give all the tents of white to one side and the green one to other side?
Abaje kwica abantu,
For the killers,
bibasira rwa ruhande rumwe rurimo abanyamurenge gusa.
and the killers concentrated to the part where the Banyamulenge were being hosted.
Kandi impande zombi zari zituwe.
And yet the two sides were occupied,
Hishwa abantu b'ubwoko bumwe,
but being killed the one people in one community.
kuko abandi batari abanyamurenge bishwe,
Because others who are not Banyamulenge who have been killed,
bazize kutwegera.
they are killed because of supporting and coming closer to Banyamulenge.
Bazize kuba mu mahema sana yacu.
They were killed because of living in the same tent colors with the Banyamulenge.
Bazize kuba bisanze mu mahema yabagenewe kwicwa.
They were being killed because they were in the tents of those who are supposed to be killed.
Abacu barokotse,
The survivors,
simbabazi zabicanyi.
you know, the mercy of the killers.
Niba abandi baje bita nta rwamaza batabazi.
That those people being named that name.
Nuko kandi
It's also because
hari abandi bakeya bari muri ya mahema y'umweru.
it's also because there are few of our own community were in the tent of those who are not supposed to be killed.
Abo niyo mpamvu batapfuye.
That's the reason few people are not killed.
Kuko bari mu mahema y'abatagombaga gupfa.
Because they are being hosted in the tents of those who are not supposed to be killed.
Ariko umugambi wari wo kubica no kubamaraho bose.
But the ideology was to kill and to abolish the entire community.
Niyo mpamvu intwaro zakoreshejwe nazo
That's the reason why the weapons were used.
zigaragaza ko ntawagombaga gusigara.
It shows that there's no anyone was supposed to remain back.
Kuvuga ngo batwike amazu, batwike amahema,
Burning the tents,
abantu bashye n'ibintu,
people and the properties to be burned.
abagerageje kuvamo baraswe,
Those who try to escape were
cyangwa
being
se batemwe n'imipanga,
to be cut by
ababaye nk'abiruka cyane baraswe.
those who tried to run were being shot.
Ibyo byose ni bigaragaza ko wari umugambi wo kumaraho abantu.
All those shows that it was ideology to abolish the entire community.
Ukurikiye amakuru yo mu Bibogobogo,
If you can follow the history of Bibogobogo,
kuvuga ngo bice abasaza n'abakecuru,
killing the elder ones,
bice abagore n'abagabo,
killing the men and women,
bice abana,
killing kids,
nta kindi gisobanuro wobona uretse kushaka kumaraho abantu.
there is no any explanation for that. They just wanted to remove the entire community.
Ijambo rya gatatu nshaka kubagira icyo mabwiraho,
The third point I want to address you,
ni ijambo murimo kumva Kongo yadukanye ngo ni Genocost.
it's the word that Congo came with, Genocost.
Genocost ni ukuyobya marari.
Genocost is misleading people.
Ni ukuvuga ngo ni jenoside ngo ikurikira itewe no gushakisha ubutunzi bwo mu butaka.
They say that it was a genocide purposely to look for the wealth.
Ibi Kongo yabizanye
Congo came with this
kugira ngo bagaragaze kuzimya ibyaha tubarega.
just to cover their iniquities.
Kuko abanyekongo si ubwoko.
Because Congolese is not a community.
Ikintu duhuriyeho ni nationality.
What unites us, it's just
kandi
nationality.
nta muntu uragira umugambi wo kwica abanyekongo miliyoni 100
And there is not anyone with an idea to kill Congolese generally,
cyane cyane kubera impamvu z'ubucuruzi.
simply because of trading.
Jenoside yabaye y'abayahudi ya shoha, jenoside ya shoha y'abayahudi
Genocide for Jews
yari ishaka kumaraho abayahudi.
wants to abolish the entire Jewish.
Iyo mu Rwanda yashaka kumara abatutsi bo mu Rwanda.
Genocide in Rwanda wants to abolish the entire community of Tutsi.
Umunsi inkambi y'imudende iterwa kwari ukwica abatutsi bo mu Nord Kivu.
The time that the camp of refugees were being attacked, it was to kill the people in Kivu.
Uwo munsi hapfuye abantu nabo barenga 336.
At that time, they were killing the people who have been killed. There was around 300 and something.
So Gatumba rero
So in Gatumba,
kwari kumaraho abanyamurenge
they want purposely to abolish the entire community of
cyangwa igice
Banyamulenge,
cyabo
or part of them,
hakurikijwe uko basa
just because of the way they look
nuko barema.
and the way they have been created.
Kubera iki twibuka?
Why do we remember?
Uyu munsi ndagerageza kuvuga buhoro buhoro kuko ndashaka ngo twumve
Today I try to
kandi ibyo
speak
dukora
humbly.
tujye tubishira mu gaciro.
I want us to listen more and to put into practicals of what we do listen.
Kubera iki twibuka?
What's the reason why we do remember?
Kwibuka abacu si ukwanga gutanga imbabazi.
Remembering our own ones is not denying forgiveness.
Si ukwanga kubabarira.
It's not denying forgiving.
Si ukwigisha urwango.
It's not teaching hatred.
Si ugushaka kwihorera.
It's not committing revenge.
Ni uguha agaciro amaraso y'abacu bazize icyo dusangiye.
It's to recognize and to value the blood of our beloved ones and what we share
Uko Imana yabaremye.
and the way God created them.
Impamvu tugomba kubiha agaciro
The reason why we do have to recognize them and value them
nuko aho bari bari
is because where they were,
iyo tuhaba natwe tuba twarapfuye.
if we were there also we have been killed.
Umwe muri twe wese wahabaga uwo munsi
Anyone could be there at that time
aba yarapfuye.
will be killed.
Mvuze ko bazi icyo dusangiye,
They have been killed because of what we share,
bapfuye urupfu rwacu.
and they have been killed on
Yadutengushye.
is for the world that have rejected us.
Isi nikomeza kudutenguha ntiduhe ubutabera,
If the world will keep on denying us justice,
itazitwaza ko itabwiwe.
for not to have an excuse of not being aware of being
Ntibakavuge ngo ntibabimenye.
for them not to have an excuse of not being aware.
Abatwimye ubutabera
Those who denied us justice,
natwe tuzabima urwitwazo,
we will deny them excuses also.
tuzabima impamvu,
We will deny them excuses.
tuzahora tubibutsa
We will keep on reminding them
uko ibisebe byacu tubyomora tukababara.
the way our wounds are.
Kandi njye mvuye mu Minembwe,
And for me, I'm coming to
haba umugambi wo kwicisha abantu inzara,
where it comes to an extent where they kill people with hunger.
bagafata ahari imirima bakahaokupe,
And they occupy the places with their fields.
bagafata amaruri arimo ibiryo bakayatwika,
And they burn the places with their food.
bagafunga inzira zishobora kuvamo ihaho aho abantu bagurira ibyo kurya
They block the ways where they can go pass by shopping
n'imiti.
and where they can get medicines,
Barashe farumasi yo mu bitaro.
and destroy the pharmacy in hospital.
Abo bantu nuko bagifite gahunda
That kind of people is because they're still with the idea of destroying us.
kugira ngo ubwoko, abantu bose, abapfa bapfe,
For the people and community, those who are supposed to be killed,
abasigaye bangare.
and the remain ones to go apart.
Impamvu mabwira ko umugambi ugihari
The reason why I tell you that the idea is still there,
abicanyi ni babandi
The killers are the same.
ntibahindutse.
They have not changed.
Abantu bishe abantu mu Gatumba
The people who killed our people in Gatumba,
mwabyumvise,
you have heard it.
harimo abafurero
Among them, the Bafurero community
bavuye iwacu muri Kongo,
coming from our
harimo
place.
ababembe,
The Babembe among us.
harimo abarundi,
Among them were Burundians.
harimo interahamwe,
Among them, the killers.
harimo n'abasirikare ba Kongo. Niyo mpamvu hamwe bavugaga iringara cyangwa izindi mvugo zitari zo mu karere.
Even among them, the DRC army.
Abo rero bose baracyahari.
All of them are still there.
Ahari Marandura na Ndolo na wa wundi yitwa gute hariya wa wundi Nandaro. Ahari Marandura na Ndalo na Mushubazi.
Where those people he mentioned,
Ubu nyine hari abazalendo.
they are Bazarendo, they are occupied.
Noneho baranororotse ni benshi kuruta babandi.
And for now, they developed many more than the
Abamayimayi muzamumva sino bavuga mu mazina ariko muzamubumva baruzuye biriya bibiri.
There are many in those bushes, the huge number of them.
Ahari hahagaze uwitwa Pasteur Habimana.
The way was occupied by Pastor Habimana.
Izina ry'ikihimbo
Then,
Tazira.
but the Habimana pastor was a nickname being named. At that time,
Ubu hari
same who call themselves servants talk on behalf of God, but they do speak the killing words.
ahari hahagaze agatorwa sa cyagihe.
The way Agatoga Gwasa was standing there,
Ubu hari Ndayishimiye n'ingabo z'igihugu cye na CNDD na FDD bahaye bakora buriya bwicanyi.
is there the senior leader of Burundi and the other leadership.
Bafite imbaraga n'ibikoresho biruta ibyo bariya bari bafite.
They have strong weapons more than others had at that time.
Abantu ba FARDC bari bahari.
In the action of killing people in Gatumba.
Ariko noneho ubu ngubu ubugome bwarazamuye hafi za kirimbuzi. Barashinga imbunda kubaza mu minembwe, bagashinga imbunda shinzwe kubaha umutekano.
People have been killed in their hands.
Kubaha umutekano.
People have been killed in their hands, and yet they were in charge. To protect them.
Aribo bakabaye babarinze.
They want to protect them.
Aribo bakabaye babarinze.
They were in charge to protect them. Felt all denied to be killed.
Kuko mwibutse amakuru atarayakure cyane muri jenoside yo mu Rwanda abenshi bari
Our brethren here there in Bujumbura, they didn't even remember.
Ibo nta n'uburenganzira bafite bwo kwibuka nkuko twabikoze.
Today they don't even have right to remember as we did today.
Noneho ntibagiye no kwirima ngo baje kureba hariya twashinguye abacu.
They have never even been allowed to go there to the The government of Burundi was to support in because people have been killed on their land.
Ariko ntibabikoze.
But they didn't.
Kongo yagombaga guhaguruka kuko ni abantu bayo bapfuye.
But Congo was to step in because it was their own people who were killed.
Nayo impamvu itabikoze nuko ikiri mu mugambi.
And also they didn't do that because they are still in the plan of killing them.
Gahunda ni ukwica benshi.
The idea is to kill a huge number.
Bashoboka abasigaye bakangara.
Those who are able to be killed and the remaining one to be discarded without any place to occupy. The idea of destroying us.
Kandi tugomba kubikora.
And behind those bad days, there are good days.
Ariko ikibazo gusa no kubaza ngo.
But the question is asking.
Abanyakenya.
The Kenyans.
Abanyamulenge batuye muri Kenya.
The Banyamulenge in this country of Kenya.
Niki mufite?
What do you have?
Niki mufite mu ntoki?
What do you have in your hands?
Mufite iki?
What do you have?
Aricyo mutanga.
Give that you have.
Imana igikoreshe.
For God to use it.
Kugira ngo izadukureho uyu mwuka mubi n'ibi bihe bibi.
So that He can take off this bad spirit and these difficult times.
Ituremera ibyiza.
To create the good ones to us.
Ibi tuze tubivuga nk'amateka.
Let us talk this as history.
Ariko n'aba bana babaye imfubyi b'ico ababyeyi babo.
And the survivors
n'abari abana bandi bakomeje kuba imfubyi ndetse n'abapfakazi kubera uyu mugambi.
And the new orphans and the widows we are getting in the community.
Tuzomaking sure ko babayeho neza.
Let us make sure that they are experiencing
natwe
good life.
twese tugataha mu gihugu tukagira ubwigenge.
And for us to go back to our country and have justice. And
Imana itegereje ico dufite.
but God is waiting for what we have.
Abatuye muri Kenya mufite iki?
Those who are here in Kenya, what do you have?
Imana ibakomeze kandi bahumugishe.
May God bless you and He keep you strong.
Basoje turahita tuza kumva ijambo ry'Imana.
So let us welcome our visitors from Congo, and afterwards we shall hear the word of God.
turabaramukije mwese nk'uko abayobozi bavuye kubivuga turi abashitsi banyu bavuye ruguru mu Minembwe. twaje turi intumwa zitumwe n'ubuyobozi bwa MRDP twirwaneho. Ubutumwa rero twahawe nibwo dushaka kugira ngo tububagezeho. Mbere yuko tubagezaho ubwo butumwa, nanone turabanza dushimire Honorable Moise Nyarugabo ku rugenzi bakoze na Perezida wa MRDP twirwaneho na bagenzi babo bari bari kumwe. Nyuma y'iminsi 4 Minembwe ifashwe baja guhumura. Turabizi neza ko twafatikanije namwe kugira ngo iwacu hakomeze habeho. Baradutuma ngo tuze tubabwire ngo mpore mwihangane. Turabizi ko dufite hano abapfakazi bacu, turabizi ko dufite hano imfubyi zacu. Baradutumye baratubwira ngo mpore mwihangane. Ubutumwa bwa kabiri nanone badutumye baratubwiye ngo ijya misanzu yanyu muzamukora Gategeko azayicara asaba buri gihe akababwira ngo nimutanga amakontribution. Yabashiye kudutunga umwaka n'amezi 6 turi muri ambarigo. Isabune yarageze ku gaciro ki 100,000, ikiro cy'umunyu kigera ku 100,000. Imiryango yanyu yasigaye hariya ntawabashije kurya imboga zitari mu munyu. Ijya contribution yanyu yabashiye kudufasha. Rero umuntu wese wakoze mu mupfuko akagira icyo akora agatanga amafaranga. Baba ari abaturage bari muri Kenya, baba 85 abaturage b'abanyamurenge 85 cyangwa 95. Je bazavuga ngo ni 95 bavuye umurenge. Bamwe baje intambara zitaraba, abandi twaje twangazwa tudafite shinge na rugero. Ubu twakwiriye mu bihugu by'ibiyaga bigari. Bamwe bari hano muri Kenya, abandi bari mu Rwanda, abandi bari Burundi, abandi bagiye muri diaspora. Baradutumye ngo tubabwire ngo abajenesi ibihumbi n'ibihumbi bari kwa Buhimba, interahamwe ibihumbi n'ibihumbi zari kwa Buhimba. Baza bavuga ko harimo n'ababirigi kuko ngo nibo baza barasazira za drone. Hari n'abaza bashaka gukeka ko ndetse baza bafasha Kisekedi kubona isoko yahazigurira kugira ngo abashe kurimbura ubwoko bwacu bw'abanyamurenge. Baratubwira ngo tugende tubwire abo banyamurenge bose ngo umwanzi yasubiye inyuma. Mu Minembwe abantu ko barahumeka, mu Minembwe abantu batangiye gutembera. Isabune yari hayigura ko gaciro ubu yamanutse ku 10,000 kubera ibibazo by'intambara. N'umusaza wacu urengeje imyaka 100 twese dutahe dusubira iwacu haradutegereje, iwacu haradukeneye. Badutumye ngo tubabwire ngo dutahe twese dutahe. Abantu bacu bari muri diaspora batahe, abantu bacu bari muri Kenya batahe. Ubushize twaza tuvugana n'urubyiruko. Iyi minsi ngize hano tuganira n'abasore, dukomeza kuganira n'abasore. Tuganira n'abasore baratubwira ati impamvu tudataha muhere ku babyeyi bacu. ababyeyi bacu bakunda iwacu batekereza iwacu batubwire gutaha duhaguruke dutahe. Iwacu haradukeneye, iwacu haradutegereje. Reka ndeke ku monopoli, reka ndeke kwiharira ijambo, ndaza guheza abagenzi banje ijambo. Ariko mbere yuko mbahereza ijambo, ahari mwijoro muhaye mutegura kino cunamo c'abanyagatumba, nagiye kuri YouTube nteresharje amateka y'umufilozofe bazabita ngo ni Socrate. Nsanga yaravuze ngo nta kindi kintu kibi kurusha urupfu nk'akarengane, kindi kintu kibi kurusha urupfu nk'akarengane, nta kindi kintu kirusha ububi urupfu, donc nta kindi kintu kirusha ububi urupfu, donc nk'akarengane. Cyane ikibazo cy'amadrone yararemereye cyane, ubu cagabanutse kandi nikinakomeza kuko ntagiha abantu ubwanzi buzoshira, ntagiha ubwanzi buzoshira. Kandi abazaburwana nta bandi ni twebwe. Twaje kubabwira ngo muhaguruke dutahe tuje kubaka iwacu. Murakoze cyane, Imana ibahumugishe.
Muraho mwese, dupunguze ubufana siko kwiza. Mbabwiye ngo dupunguze ubufana, dufana ariko timureke gufana, ariko dupunguze ubufana kugira twumvikane siko kwiza. Message yatunyaba twabazaniye abantu bangana gutya, nimufana cyane arabatumva. Umuntu ufane, ndabizi ko hano ko hari amadubu timuhari, nanje ndabizi ko muhari, ariko mwihangane muramfanira hanze sibyo, twumve message. Shime kamana shime ira jenoside bazize niyo twese twatuzira n'ubu iracadukurikiranye muzi ngo yarashize se. Abazi uko igihari ni bande? Sawa, baradutuma baratubwira ngo tuze tubabwire mpore kandi tubabwire ngo barabakunda kandi ciza mutahe muji wanyu. Muri tayari gutaha? Nimushaka mureke abantu ibihumbi bingana gutyo ko ndababaza muri tayari gutamuka mukananirwa kwikiriza. Ariko icyo taco bitwaye timugatahe mwege mwarashitsi iwanyu, muri paradizo yanyu, gakondo yanyu niyi. Hanyuma dukeneye abasore, turege ibintu tuje serious, dukeneye abasore. Mwabasore uko abasore bari muri Kenya timufite isoni zo kuvuga ngo urugamba kurura abavyeyi banyu ko baragwanirwa n'umwana w'umukobwa nkanje n'abana b'abahungu b'imyaka 15. Mwamara mukicara ngango ko muracuruza ngo twa protect se no to protect ajya. Iwanyu hariho abana b'abasore bitanze bari mu gucuruza bagafasha abavyeyi. Iwacu hari amafaranga atameze nk'ano iwanyu. Iwacu haba amadolari, nero faranga ruruta amadolari. Mwoya korera timwobaho, dutahe tuje iwacu mwabasore, muze tuje gufatikanya n'abandi. Abasore muraho muzamura amajwi mwihangana. Abasore no munsi ni message nyabazi abasore b'abahungu n'abasore b'abakobwa, kandi muzi ko tuba ku rugambiriye, tuba muri ambushe, tuza tugwana. None ako kazi naragasize natereranyije abandi kuza kubabwira muze dufatikanye namwe. Mureko uyu mwanya twaje hano situpfusha ubusa, kuko arabonye nyesita mvunishije iriya barakora akazi kabo bagakora n'akanje kumurumva abasore muri kumuratekereza iki hejuru y'aka karengane k'abanyamurenge ahangaha baravuga ariko abanyamurenge barashize abantu ko baravuga amateka y'abanyagatumba kuntu bapfuye n'abanyabigogo hakabura n'umuntu n'umwe ese agahayo kagiye k'abanyamurenge n'imijinya umujinya ni ikimenyetso kimwe gituma umuntu yikura mu burenganiro ntabwo umujinya ari icyaha umujinya si mubi uzugura umujinya w'ikintu cyakubabaje ugatuma ushaka kugikuraho kugira undi munsi kitazasura kukubabaza ndabeshe none mwega abasore mwabaye mute abasore bari muri Kenya bangana ariko mureba n'abanyamurenge bose bangana uke mu mirenge abanyamurenge bangana uke hose mu mirenge yose ariko mwebwe muri ahangaha ko turabagira ngo ni mutahe tuzatuba tumahe intumwa mwamara mu gaceceka hari umuntu umwe nyaganire nawe aravuga ngo tiyota agategeko atarataha ngo kuva intambara zibaye ngo gategeko ngo tarapfusha ngo tamura umuna wiwe ubayo ngo takikibaye aho ukeneye namwe mwabagategeko nabo bapfe tukiziba hati tukagira ngo hakaba imiryango itarapfusha sitwona ibona kandi bo mwabagategeko batarapfa kwa nyirasenge no kwa nyirarume barapfushije gategeko niwe nzira yawe cyangwa uzaba ugiye gutabara gategeko hako mugira ibihe bitekerezo abanyakenya no gategeko imbari yo mukeneye tazatabara muzoreke ntabwo afite kuja mu mirembwe kuko ibikorwa afite hano nivyo bidukamiye mu mirembwe n'ibikorwa gusa azarangwa n'amahame ye muhaguruke mwa basore mwe dukora ico abavyeyi bacu baharaniye dufite abavyeyi babiguyemo amaraso y'amakanika muzoyabazwa yasize amapeta ye yasize icubahiro cye yasize abana be yasize umugore yasize akazi kari kamuhesheje ishema aragenda kubaharanira arangiza amaraso yo kumurayakinisha azabasema abakobwa mutahe iwacu naho bakora y'amakwe suko bamwe ngo bari mu kuvuga ngo twege ngo sitwosha mu mirembwe ngo tabahungu bareba kudushaka hari abahungu n'iposho harahaba tuzadukora y'amakwe kandi natwe haba agatimba natwe karahaba dutahe tuje gukora y'amakwe kandi tugende dufatikanye n'abasaza bacu gukora akazi kuko iyo nkoze muri twigwa muzi twigwa iyo nkoze mu mbundu rusasu rugasohoka iyo rugeze kuri haduye uzugira ngo ruza rumubabaza bukeye ngo nuko ndi umukobwa kwanza ugwanje uri mugeze anje ashanyagurika kandi abakobwa mbabwire dufite abakobwa b'intwari dufite abakobwa babiri hariye bari kumwe na base n'abasaza babo simbibesha imbere y'Imana hano dukuru ritari dufite abakobwa babiri ari kumwe na se ari kumwe na musaza ari kumwe na muramu we washatse mukuru none mwebwe ngo titwotabara ngo je mukuru wanje ngo bayo aho je wababwira ngira abasaza banje babiri amakanisa mu minembwe kandi mvuze mu minembwe mbavuze guhera mu rugezi kugeza mu rurambo suko aya makanisa yose mwasize murenga arafunze none murinziki hari yindi Yorodani iruta mu minembwe mutanguriyeyo mugende mushike mukoreshe ibiterane musura abantu ahasigaye urubyiruko abantu bose babasangeyo abapasiteri mwana banjije mungende mufungura n'amakanisa muyatemurire amwe yarasibanye suko muri tayari umukozi w'Imana ataza besha uwemeye yemere tuje ku bayobozi bacu guhera kuri umukuru wacu honorable na bacamani dufite imbogamizi imwe abasore bacu bari mu kutubwira ngo nukubera tuzotaha ari uko abayobozi bacu batashe ico kintu mukidufashemwo imbabo bafata umwanya wa mbere bagataha kugira turebe tuhetse amawazo y'abantu ikindi abana b'abasore butugara muze mureka baso babutugara ariko mwebwe abasore mureka kutubutugara. Ese umwana w'umusore w'imyaka 18 kuzamura kugeza kuri 30 uri mu kuba kagara kumara, uri mu kuba kagara k'ubwoko, ubwoko buzogusema. Mure kubugara mwabagabo muri utugara muzotahira kumuraga muzohera muri Kenya. Umugabo w'akagara turamuzi, umwana w'umusore w'akagara turamuzi, umugore w'akagara turamuzi. Babwene nakandi n'abataza batanga umusanzu turabazi. Kandi buri kwezi iyo tubonye listiriye abantu banditseho ruje tuba twamubaze yuko yapfuye. None ikimenyetso ca ruje cari ikisugupfa. Muba mwapfuye nuzabona utatanze ukwezi uzumenye ko wapfuye. Suko abatanga imisanzu muyikomeze akosa akazi kacu nakaba chairman ariko mumenye yuko tubazi. Ese wowe mu minengo uzohitirahe? Unanirwa gutabara, unanirwa gutanga umusanzu numara ube kagara numara ufite ikibazo kabisa. Hanyuma mwihangane, abanyamurenge mwese tukomeje kubihanganisha, mwihangane muze dutahe. Turabakunda n'ukuri abe n'utugara, turabakunda tabwo tubanga. Muri abana bacu mumeze nk'abana wabaye kirara aragenda ariko yaragarutse isara mwakira. Namwe ni mugaruka tuzobakira kandi tuzobakubitira amashi tuzobona bazimana. Suko mureke kumva yuko mwakoze igikome, simwe mwakoze igikome kurusha abakoze genocide yo mu Gatumba. Ariko ikikome nuko muzokomezanya nabo. Suko mugende muviyo mwagiye. Ni gute abanyamurenge twogira zino mfu mwamana namwe mukazana izindi mfu zo mu mitima. Murekana naye magambo. Umuntu w'umugabo utazaje mu gutugambo twunku tw'abagore. Hamwe n'abagore, abagore bonyine nibo bagize ijambo kurusha abagabo. Suko mwabagore mwe turabashigikira 100% kandi twigwaneho turabakunda. Kandi tuzotahe muje kubaka abagabo banyu ni banga mwego muzitahira. Tuzoshika tubabesheho. Abakobwa dutahe, abahungu dutahe. Tuje gukora izo ba papa bananiwe. Suko abashigikiye muze dutahe, mufati inama zaca abani, tubandike inzirira hari, ubusafiri burahari, tikira hari, tuzobajana kuzogeza mu minembwe. Murakoze.
dutuze turacyari hano kandi reka mbasabe tiyagira umuntu uva mu cyicaro abashitsi bacu batarahaguruka hano. Turasoreza rimwe twese mwihangane twumve message y'abashitsi. Hanyuma honorable na muyobozi bya Mungu hari ikiganiro bagiye gukora n'abanyamakuru buke hanze abandi turakomeza. Murakoze.
Murakoze. Amagambo yose bayarangije. Abari nyuma ko muranumva. Amagambo yose bayarangije. Ko ndabona ko wenda sinobura nongeraho ariko nizere kuko ayo bavuze tuyashize mu bikorwa tuba tubaye abantu bindashikirwa. Mbere na mbere tubahaye pore ngo mwihangane ku bibazo mwahuye nabyo. Kugeza uyu munsi wa none abantu bose bari kubavuga ngo mwihangane natwe turihanganye. Ariko ibi byose tuvuga byose biruzuzanya. No kuvuga ngo amagambo ngiye kuvuga nayo bavuze yose aruzuzanya. Reka ncisheho rino tangazo. Abantu bahaye basohoka batagiye guhindura inka nyaboneka. Umurimo wanyu mwawushe no munsi wa none mutuze mutegere. Abantu bahaye basohoka ni ukuvuga ngo aya magambo sa yanyu mwebwe nimushaka n'ibyo mwari mwifuza bimekuwa haya kuwatosha. Nimba biri byararangiye ntibyaba iriya minsi yose twari tumaze muri biriya bibazo n'ubundi umwazi ntaraje kure cyane ari hafi. Icyatuzanye no munsi